Welcome, Sagittarius. So I am Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is a singles love reading, and it's for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, middle of June to middle of July. We're going to take a look at current situation, past and present influences, negative and positive influences. We're going to take a look at what you don't see. Challenge, what to watch for, future influence, outcome, and advice. I'm using the Runik Tarot. I am stuck on these. Keep trying to go back to something else, and I just keep coming back to these. So give me a second here. Okay, so what do our Sagittarius need to know? Singles, love. What do they need to know? Said one more time. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to have a little bit of fun. Okay. Current situation. Six of Pentacles. This is a singles love reading. Past influence. Two of Wands. Present influence. Hangman. Okay. Negative. Positive. Interesting. Positive is Eight of Swords. I was like, okay, how's that positive? What we don't see. Ten of Pentacles. What challenge? I'm sorry. Ten of Cups. Okay. What to watch for? Keep an eye out. Ten of Swords. You've got some tens going on. Is something coming to an end? Okay. Future influence. King of Wands and outcome. The Sun, that's good. Okay, and advice. Page of Swords. And we have Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like, okay, so in this deck, this Five of Wands makes me feel a little bit angry. Just her look on her face is not happy. It is about conflict, but she's being held back, and she does not want to be. And she's not happy about it. And I think that that's the key here is I feel like you're being, there's probably a situation where you're feeling held back. I really feel like that. You feel like something's holding you back. It's not like you may feel trapped because we do have the Eight of Swords in the reading, but I feel like it's more, you feel like there's some kind of energy holding you back. The Six of Pentacles is the current situation. And I really, just because of the other cards, I feel like this is saying that you're in a place right now where you don't have equal give and take. The Six of Pentacles to me can be about you have enough in you, have enough reserve to be able to share wealth, time, whatever it is. But I feel like that's not the case right now. And I feel like something that almost, that's where you're getting that feeling of being held back. It's not like equal give and take of time or money. It's how you feel about this person. There's someone in your life where you're like, they're not giving me like the motivation or the encouragement. They're holding me back from what I want to do or where I want to be when I, at this level of my life. There's a feeling of that. The past influence is the Two of Wands. So whatever this situation what came from was something that you were planning. So there was planning about, your forward movement. He's looking at his map and he's making, notations on where his journey is going. So in the recent past, you kind of were doing plans like, I want to go in this direction, so you've had these plans where you want to go. And right now in the present, you're not moving. You're in this stuck position because, again, I feel like someone's holding you back. I don't know, like, and maybe as we read on, we'll know whether it's in our head, but I don't think so. I think or you're not communicating, and that could be too. But I feel like right now you're in that state of really contemplating what to do about the situation. Um, you had plans, you were on this path, and now you're not. And you feel like it has to do with someone, because the Six of Pentacles is it usually is someone else there. So there is this feeling of no give and take here. Your negative influence is the Seven of Swords. And I feel like that is about taking, like, so a lot of times when I look at the Seven of Swords, I think of taking back what's mine, right? And you can't right now. There's something that's really not working in your favor where you feel like you're not even getting what is yours. Um, you really don't. You really feel like yeah, and it is negative, because you aren't. I mean, it's a true negative. You're not getting it. It's not just how you feel about it. So, your positive influence is the Eight of Swords. I feel like the reason why this is positive is because there is something that's happening that is stagnant, that's not moving forward, that's held, that's kind of, trapped. But I think that the reason why that's good is because whatever your plans were or are, they wouldn't be able to proceed anyway. So, in other words, like, the situation itself is kind of stuck. So that is good in the sense that you're not missing out on anything yet. Yet. Doesn't mean you won't, but you're not yet. So that's why I feel like that's a positive influence. What you don't see is the Ten of Pentacles. And, these long ships are moving forward. And what this speaks of is, what you don't see is you're at the end of this journey. And it's a positive thing, though. It's not like, but I mean, I will tell you, you've got the Ten of Swords there too. You've got some endings happening. So, but I feel like what you don't see is there's this whole new beginning for you. Because the Ten of Pentacles leads right back to the Ace of Pentacles. You're not there, you're not at the Ace yet, you don't have that in your hand, but you're moving there. And that's what you need to realize, is that this Ten of Pentacles shows, you've built a legacy, you've done everything in your power to build these ships and create this crew and bring everybody together, and now you're going towards the gold. And you're not seeing that. You will see that. You will see that. Your challenge is the Ten of Cups. And I feel like that challenge is that happy ending. Like, I want to feel comfort. I want to feel, like I'm in a place where I'm safe, I'm happy, I'm feasting, I'm doing all of the wonderful things. And you're not feeling that. And that is a challenge, because this is where you want to be. This is your path that you were creating, and you're not there. And I'm going to be honest with you, you don't even see how you're going to get there right now, because that's the challenge. It's like frustrating. So what to watch for is the Ten of Swords. Watch for the ending. There is something coming to a close. And it may be harsh, but I have a feeling it's not going to feel that harsh because of your future influence and your outcome. But there is an ending happening, and you need to look for that ending, because I think right now with that since, look at that Ace of Pentacles after that Five of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands. And I was just talking about the Ace of Pentacles. I did not see that there, because I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. And the Ace of Pentacles was right underneath that Five of Wands. Honestly, I didn't see it. And this is what you don't see. So I think that, watch for the ending. Watch for the completion. Ten of Swords is never easy. So it's interesting, because your advice is Page of Swords. And that tells me that it's going to take some work. And I'll talk about that when I get there. So know that this is not necessarily this sad ending, but it's not an easy ending. But you do need to watch for the ending and keep an eye on that. So your future influence is the King of Wands. And I feel like this is really telling us that there is going to be something that really motivates you in the near future. And this is an influence of that future. And it's going to be leadership, excitement, motivation, passion, everything that this king brings. Do not feel, I feel like this is your energy, that you are going to have that passion back. You're going, that Two of Wands energy is going to feel like it's coming back, where your plan is coming to fruition and you're going to start being motivated. Once this Hangman energy, you can get past this and not feel stuck, then this happens and you start feeling motivated again and you start having that forward movement. I do feel like that it's about relationships, in the sense that I think you're in one that you feel stuck, or whoever you're with or dating is not for you. It's like they're not. And this isn't for everybody. So please, you'll know if the relationship isn't, you'll know if this resonates or not by how you feel about the reading. But I don't want to say all your relationships are coming to the end. That's not the case. If this reading resonates, I feel like that is. I feel like that you're just, it's going to come to an end. But it's going to come to an end naturally because of all of the cards I see. It's not like, even though this is a hard ending, I think it's there because it's just an ending. Your outcome is the Sun. So, in the long run here shortly, there is a lot of joy coming in. And, with the brightness of the Sun and the fire of this king, I feel like the near future is going to feel really good. And you will shine. And I feel like when I say that, could there be someone coming in? Absolutely, because you're going to be moving towards what you want. That king energy is your energy. I feel like that's what this energy is. It's you having the passion, being motivated, getting that spark back, getting that excitement back. And it's going to bring you joy. So there is joy coming in. I don't necessarily see a new relationship. I don't necessarily see that this relationship is going to work out. But I will tell you, it doesn't really matter, because the Sun is one of the best cards, and that feeling of the Sun, you're going to shine, so people will see you. Advice is the Page of Swords, and what I was saying was, this isn't easy. In this deck, it talks about her picking the biggest sword to learn how to sword fight with. Instead of taking a small one and working her way up, she takes the biggest one and starts with that. In other words, hard work. I'm gonna take the biggest bite I can and get the most out of this, but it will take me a little bit longer to work through it, because I want this big thing and I'm going for it, and I think that's okay. But here, the warning with this Page of Swords is, it will take a little bit of time, but go after whatever it is you want. Just know, the bigger the fish that you're going for, the longer it may take to catch it, or the more work you have to put in to reel it in. See what I'm saying? Like, it could take some work here. So know that this month, I think it's going to be really important. But I think all in all, you figure this out. I think what the reading will help you with is knowing that this Ten of Pentacles is there, and that you are going towards success and to a new beginning with everything that you've collected along the way. So remember that too, Sagittarius. So that's it for you for middle of June to middle of July, and I hope it resonated. Please let me know if it did. Hit the like button. Give me a comment. I love comments. Appreciate them very much. And thank you. Have a beautiful day.